Okay, trying to see if I can use this to hold it up because the next box is going to be this Collector's Choice 95-96 hockey box. So we can open these packs quicker with two hands. You get one of these silvers per pack, Player's Choice. Let me go ahead and flip all these cards over. It'll be a lot easier. There's Adam Graves, Mark Messier, there's John LeClaire. I used to love this shit. You crash the games. What it is it was always a promotion where if the certain player, like in hockey, if he scored a goal on that date, then you could send that in. They give you a super premium card of that. There's a Claude Lemieux. Maybe I'll just, it's going to be a long break, so I'm going to try to break these quick. Okay. I'll only showcase if there's anybody that I recognize. There's Nikolai Khabibulin, Players Club. Okay, Brett Hall. Ron Hextall. Eric Lindros. There's Thomas Sandstrom Players Club. Jogger. Mike Vernon. Hey, Claude Lemieux. Okay. There's Patrick Wallenberg, European Junior Championships Players Club. Dino Ciccarelli. I really like the way that card came out. I like cards like that sometimes. That is Mats Naslund. Yager. And Brian Leach. This won't be too eventful. Don't expect any hits. It's just, one of those products that you used to open back in the days just for certain players, teams, a little bit of inserts. And you crash the game cards. Alexander Semak is our Players Club. You get one per pack. John LeClaire. Ron Francis. So you guys can see the backs. That's how they go. Guess we can show the back of the juniors. Here's What's Your Game? Brett Hall scorer card. Brett Hall. Hey, cool name. Bob Beers. What's Your Game? Joe Sakic is the Assist Man Players Club. Hey, that's a good one. Patrick Raw. Not Roy like some people, it's Patrick Raw. Valerie Bure. Matt Sundin. You crashed the game. That's how the backs of those look. Jim Carrey goaltender, What's Your Game? There's our guaranteed one per box platinum. Luckily, it's not a good. I don't think it's a good one, but luckily it's a goaltender because I love goaltender stuff. Platinum Players Club. That is Stéphane Fissette, Mark Messier. Cool. Back when the Hartford Whalers was still around. Chris Pronger. That's another good one. Brendan Shanahan. Adam Deadmarsh. That was back when the Nordiques weren't yet the Colorado Avalanche. Here's our Players Club. Donald Audette. Rob Niedermeyer. And this, obviously, we're not going to be able to trade it in. This redemption. Young Guns trade card. Those are one per box, just like the Platinum Players Club. But yeah, I'm not going to be able to use it because they don't accept old stuff. Old, you know, old redemptions. These are cool. Check that out. Wayne Gretzky's record collection. Single seasons NHL records, most assists, 163. Pretty sweet. Gretzky. David Oliver, Players Club. Eric Lindros. What's your game? Keith Tkachuk, power forward. Patrick Karnback, Players Club. Bill Ranford, he's actually our goalie coach up there in LA nowadays. Got another one of those Wayne Gretzky cards. Most points in a single season NHL records. 215. Yeah, 215. That's how those look in the back. Randy Wood. There's a lot of doubles of certain players that I've already shown. There's Vincent Damphousse. Here is a silver. You crashed the game, Mike Modano. The golds are one per box too. Sergei Fedorov. What's your game score? Got his jersey not too long ago, which was really sweet. Sorry if I'm not showing all the cards. I mean, some of these cards, don't worry too much. I don't want to bore you guys too much with it. But Darius Kasparadis, Players Club. Ed Belfour, Eddie LaHawk. Brent Fedick as our Players Club. Doug Gilmore. Martin Brodeur. Here's our next You Crashed the Game, Paul Coffey. Dominic Hasek, the Hawk. Gotta flip some of these cards around. John McLean is our Players Club. Keith Primo. Ray Bork ended his career with finally getting his first Stanley Cup. Another one of those You Crashed the Game. Hey, cool. Mario Lemieux. Chris Durin. Wow, this is really getting long. Cliff Roning. Peter Bondra. Andy Moog. Mike Richter. Zarli Zelepaski, Pavel Bure, Bernie Nichols, Joe Nieuwendyk, Yager again, Sergio Momesso is our Players Club. Rod Brindamore, yeah, I thought that was Wayne Gretzky, but it's not. It's Brent Gretzky. The Grinder, Doug Gilmore. Okay, go ahead. Got 2 more packs left, and this pile. Actually, we got a lot more packs combined, but you know, there's a Bobby Hollick. Del Howard Chuck. Paul Coffey. Okay, let's see. Go on to the next one. Players Club Dallas Drake. Yeah, I like that card. Look at that, all the sticks. Sergei Nemchinov. Brett Lindros. Okay, let's see. Vincent Dampos of Players Club. Alexei Yashin. Hey, sweet. We get a gold Wayne Gretzky, You Crashed the Game. That card would have been sick back in the days. Especially since I bet you anything he scored on this date. I miss Collector's Choice. I hate Upper Deck these days, but I miss Collector's Choice. It's a fun product. Joe Mullen, Player's Choice. Eric Lindros. Hey, sick. One of my favorite players of all time, Luke Robitaille. Mark McSorley, the guy, I don't know if any of you guys have seen Goon. The guy that Liev Schreiber plays, Ross the Boss Ray, is based off of Marty McSorley. I think I've shown that one already. It's a Paul Coffey. We got a Players Club, Rob Goudreau. Hey, is that guy related to Johnny? That'd be pretty crazy. Wow. Jaromir Jagr, the regular base card. Adam Deadmarsh, What's Your Game Grinder? I think I've shown that one a few times. Steve Rice, Players Club. Chris Chelios and Mario Lemieux. I'm trying to rip them as fast as I can, but not getting that way. Ted Donato, Players Club. I just think stuff like this was meant to be a long video, whether I'm showing all the cards or not. Steve Yzerman. Hey, Ziggy Palfy. That's pretty cool. Here's another Crash the Game. Jeff Sanderson. Goaltender. What's your game? Dominic Hasek. It's fun stuff, man. I bet you, I know for a fact that that guy was to move to my area. Like I said, I'd be buying from him all the time. I can't believe I left an opportunity to try to get a Barry Sanders and Troy Aikman rookie card. $30 for a freaking Donruss 89 box. That's the box I've been looking for, too. Benoit Hogue, Players Club. Aleph Freight. Jim Carrey. Hey, there's Max Domi's dad, Ty Domi. He's as freaking Max is as freaking feisty as Ty as his own dad was. Holy crap, man! Guy can scrap. Kevin Miller, Players Club. Brett Hall. Kelly Hrudey. Of course, I'm probably only showing him because he's in a Kings uniform there. As we know, the Kings are my favorite team. Sweet. Ray Bork. Player, you crashed the game. Should have won a cup a long time ago had Ulf Samuelsson not destroyed freaking what's his name's career. Had he not? There's a Jussi Salminen European Championships Players Club. Jamie Storr. And of course, I don't think I've shown the back shit. Pierre Turgeon. We just signed him to be one of our bench coaches. That's pretty cool. Guy Bear, or Guy Bear. Nicholas Lidstrom. John Van Beesbrook. Hey, I got a silhouette of him not too long ago. What's your game? Goaltender. And Dennis Savard. Okay, let's see. We get a Players Club. Peter Forsberg. That's a good one. Forsberg was a good player. Mark Recchi. Scott Stevens. Ooh, Cujo. Curtis Joseph. Now that was a pretty good pack. Power forward Chris Gratton. What's your game? That was not a bad pack at all. Probably the best pack of the entire box. That would have been a superstar pack back in that day. Aki Peteri Berg, Players Club. Okay, there we go. Regular John Van Beesbrook. Mike Ricci. Ooh, there we go. What's your game? Assist man, Wayne Gretzky. He wasn't an assist man. Well, he did both, but he was more of a goal scorer. I mean, come on, nobody's even touched his record for goals. And with Alexander, Alex Ovechkin slowing down, I don't think he's going to break it either. Players Club, Eric Lindros. Yeah, the last couple of years were a little more down. He didn't really play as hard as he would normally do. Keith Tkachuk. There's a Sergei Fedorov, but I believe I showed that one, didn't I? I don't know. Chris Osgood. They're in Flurry. There's a Gary Roberts, Players Club. Paul Coffey, the best scoring defenseman ever. Hey, Al McInnes, one of the hardest shots of his era, of his time. There we go, that scumbag Ulf Samuelsson. Wow, man. Destroyed one a hell of a freaking career. Let me look it up. The name's there. I always forget it. I know it wasn't Ray Bork he destroyed. Cam Neely, that's who it was. He destroyed Cam Neely's career. But yeah, he was a pretty big jackass. Call him RoboCop though. That's one thing. He was called RoboCop. Single season NHL records. Another Wayne Gretzky. 3 or more goal games. 10. Wow. Michael Nylander. Damn, man. 4 Gretzkys in here. 4 Gretzkys. 1 you crash and 3 of those other Gretzkys. 5 Gretzkys. We just haven't gotten the base Gretzky yet. Bob Kudelski, Players Club. Mike Modano. Eddie Belfour. Trevor Linden. Peter Forsberg. You crashed the game. Doug Gilmore. John LeClaire. Wow, that was a pretty sweet pack too. Okay, let's see. Eric Desjardins is our Players Club. Chris Chelios. Matt Sundin. Okay, let's see. Here's our Players Club. We're getting Brian Bellows. Alexander Mogliny. Pat LaFontaine. Ron Francis. Finally, we've made it to... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, we made it to... No, there's 2 left. We have Steve Konowalchuk, Players Club. Adam Graves, what's your game? Looks like we got what, 5 different Gretzkys, just not the base variation. Pretty crazy. There's a Gretzky box. Tim Chevalde. Of course, I think you're guaranteed like 3 of those Gretzky cards, which is pretty crazy. At least that's what it's looking like, 3 per box. Hey, speaking of it, there's Cam Neely. Rob Blake. Nice Nice hitter. He was the master of the hit check. Dominik Hasek. And there you go. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Laters.